beaches where often they're on the side of mountains, high up, it's difficult to land.
Helicopters are trying to reach areas that are isolated and badly hit. But geography and weather often mean the choppers can't even land. The emergency phase of relief ops here could last months. Supplies from Canada arrived, along with a humanitarian response team, to decide how and where to focus. But for search teams, there is a renewed energy to find survivors. Hours later, a crowd cheered again. They rescued a woman. Janice Mackey-Frere, CTV News, Gorkha, Nepal.
He's being remembered as one of the most admired politicians in the country, a devoted and courageous parliamentarian.
I know that all Canadians more generally deeply appreciate the strength of his devotion to his public service as a senator, rendered faithfully until his very last difficult days.
Several hundred mourners packed Montreal's Notre Dame Basilica today to say goodbye to Pierre-Claude Nolin. The 64-year-old Senate Speaker died a week ago after a battle with cancer. Coming up in health and medical news, new research on the benefits of managing blood sugar levels. But next, meteorologist Cindy Day has the latest in the CTV Weather Center.
So with 50 million, all that times 50. This Friday's Lotto Max jackpot is $50 million, plus 7 additional prizes of $1 million with Max Millions.
For 60 years, Camp Rotary has provided the authentic camp experience for campers with special needs. Our high staff to camper ratio guarantees each camper participates in activities such as swimming in the pool or lake, boating, and playing basketball and archery, to name a few. We've carefully trained our staff to meet the care needs of all campers and have a nurse on site. Camp Rotary is a fully accredited and accessible camp. We build programs to ensure your camper enjoys every minute. They may not want to leave.
Hi, I'm Doug Bridges for the Credit Union May Run Music Festival. It kicks off May the 14th for 4 days. This exciting new festival will feature artists from across Canada, including Stars, Plants and Animals, Dan Mangan, folk icon Murray McLaughlin, the Spinney Brothers, and top PEI artists like Catherine McClellan, Kim Chasen, and many more. Complete details at musicpei.com and tickets available at ticketpro.ca. It's the Credit Union May Run Music Festival. Starts May 14th.
Doing an oil change? Easy. Step 1, change the oil. Step 2, go to recyclenb.com or call the toll-free number to find out where to recycle the used oil. Step 3, drop off your used products. Recycling used oil, antifreeze, containers, and filters. Recyclenb.com. Nothing easier.
Closed captioning of this program is brought to you by the New Brunswick Teachers Association. Enhancing learning, discovering potential, creating opportunities. The weather is brought to you in part by your Atlantic Ford dealers, where it's easy to get into a Ford.
Welcome back, everyone. 6:32, looking through our Halifax Live Eye. Cindy, you've been telling us all week that picture is going to get brighter this weekend. Is that still true?
It is true. I know it's been a long haul with that overcast gray and the cool north wind and spits of rain, but yes, I'm still keeping the faith.
Okay, the end is in sight.
And
stay with us.
That's right. It may not be spectacular tomorrow, but we're saving the best for the weekend.
Okay.
Now, speaking of saving the best, this snapshot is one of the nicest, cutest I've ever seen. I think you'll agree. Aren't they adorable? Meet Ava and Ella. They're twins. They're 16-month-old twin girls. And Mom sent the photo in, of course, and she titled it cuteness factor right through the roof for that one. A few spits of rain in Glasgow, 3 degrees right now. The temperature has been well below normal. Hopefully the girls are bundled up when they go for their walk with Mom. There, past the prairies, a little bit of a dip through Ontario, and then of course it's still well south of the Maritime provinces. Have a look at some of these temperatures. Yes, it's still warmer in Whitehorse, Illinois, 14 in Fort McMurray, no lack of heat. 17 in Calgary, 18 degrees in Vancouver. Nice ridge of high pressure serving up quite a bit of sunshine. 17 and 18 degree temperatures across a mix of sun and cloud. The wind coming in a little bit off the water for Boston and up along the eastern seaboard. That kept temperatures about where they should be. A little circulation, not a treat. So not a day at the beach for St. John's either, with some pretty heavy rain and 2 degrees. So as was the case all week, we still have that system back down across the maritime provinces, and we just can't warm things up until that wind direction changes, and it will on Saturday. Overnight tonight, just above the freezing mark for most of us. A few spits of rain coming to an end, some fog patches developing, and the winds will diminish. And then tomorrow, not a bad day. Northeast winds at 20 kilometers per hour in the morning, and then some sunny periods in the afternoon. 4 to as mild as 10 degrees for Fredericton. 4 degrees across the island. Mostly cloudy. I don't think you'll see any precipitation. The winds over the north, but not as strong as they have been. Cape Breton, 5 degrees, 6 and 7 degree temperatures, cloudy skies, some sunny breaks. North winds at 20 kilometers per hour for you as well. Into the look at these temperatures. It's been such a long time. Mix of sun and cloud in New Brunswick, 15 to 17 at a 20 plus degree temperature on Monday. It's going to be fun shopping in the summer closet over the weekend, deciding what to wear. Some showers returning on Tuesday for Nova Scotia. Not quite as in it stays warm after those showers kick through. For the island, a little cooler perhaps heading into the weekend, but a beautiful day Sunday with a high of 12, 14 on Monday, and some showers coming in late in the day on Tuesday.
The weekend's not even here yet, but I'm already looking forward to Monday for those temperatures.
Is that something?
That
Looking
is.
forward to Monday. That's how desperate we are here in the Maritimes.
That's true. The weekend will be nice too,
It
though.
will be nice.
Thanks, Cindy.
You're welcome, Kayla.
Cindy's back once more before the end of the program here tonight. Also coming up, health and medical news in the Lifeline. But next, sexual misconduct. A new report says the Canadian military is marred by a sexualized culture. A conversation with CTV's Mercedes Stevenson next.
This is how I roll. Enroll. Enroll. Which is why I rely on OK Tire for everything from an alignment, brakes, and steering to recommending the perfect tires, like the Toyo Open Country AT2. With excellent all-terrain performance and extra AT2, driven to perform at OK Tire. Maintenance, repair, and tires.
This season's top trend, loose waves. How do we get it?
New Tresemme Perfectly Undone Waves. With sea kelp extract infuses hair with texture for natural-looking waves.
The secret to loose, effortless waves.
New Tresemme Perfectly Undone Waves. Professional at your fingertips.
This week at Surplus Furniture and Mattress Warehouse, it's our incredible 15-piece package event. You get a 7-piece living room set, a 3-piece bedroom set, a 3-piece dinette set, plus a queen-size mattress set. Match to create your own custom package. Free layaway, same-day delivery, no interest or payments for 12 months. Only while supplies last. Hurry into the warehouse in Dartmouth, Sydney, Moncton, St. John, or Fredericton. Or visit us at furniture.com.
Tim Hortons in Three Peaks Colombian is a single origin coffee from Calgary, Colombia. A medium ice with a hint of caramel. It's an exceptional coffee from an exceptional place. With one exception, it's only here for a limited time.
Military top unacceptable, and this after a scathing report from Justice about sexual misconduct in the Canadian Army.
Your help.
So you told us last night on CTV National News that this was going to be bad. We were surprised by it.
Oh my god, that went right through the Okay, that ladder is
details on what it was. She spoke, the Madam Justice Deschamps, who conducted the report, a former Supreme Court Justice, she spoke to over 700 people. So a tremendous scope. It really, this is a cultural problem.
what the fuck?
Sexualized language, jokes about women's abilities, things that are seen as perhaps harmless at that stage, but set the stage for a feeling
I
between
was
command.
like, what the fuck?
behavior. And she says in some cases may encourage people who are predatory to think they can take it further into levels like sexual harassment and even sexual assault. She described it as a widespread problem for the military. And certainly, I can tell you from the military folks I've spoken to, it hasn't surprised a number of them, but it certainly has shaken the institution and left many of them feeling that it really is time to change.
So some of the Canadian Force,
and this is about as damning as the report could possibly have been. It finds, condemns the chain of command, it condemns the culture. It says they haven't done enough, they don't protect victims. So it was, in many ways, the worst case scenario for the military, and they did have senior brass there saying we are committed to changing it.
But as you say, they've agreed to them in principle. What more do they need to know? They know there's a widespread problem here. Furthermore, the U.S., France, and Australia are already doing it.
Yeah, and these are other militaries. Some of your viewers may remember about 2 years ago, the U.S. military went through this. It was a huge scandal, and they have since set up centers on bases to help women. They have set up programs. They have this independent office. So they say they're going to study what the other forces are doing and basically Canadianize it. But certainly some of the criticism has been, how long are they going to take to study it? They're not really setting up or changing, so to speak, on this. It's going to be treated differently. They're setting up an email address that women can report to if they don't want to go to the chain of command immediately. And her big goal is to get people to a point where they feel they can report it, so they even have a sense of how big the problem is, because we don't know the answer to that. The report today said that the sexual harassment behavior, that they're very uncomfortable with it. One veteran who reached out to me, who's quite well known in Canada, I won't identify him because he could identify the friend he's talking about, but one of his female colleagues was raped when she was in Kandahar and didn't want to report it because she was going to be sent home. And I have really heard from them that they want this to change.
Take on any project. This Thursday through Saturday, scratch and save up to 50% off. Only at Timbermart. You can do anything.
Wednesday, May 6th is McHappy Day. I can do anything. I can do anything today.
Take on any project. This Thursday through Saturday, scratch and save up to 50%. Only at Timbermart. You can do anything.
I've always been up for a challenge, professionally and personally.
Our family came back from Ontario for the quality of life, and I was thrilled to find out that I didn't have to give up an exciting career.
I make decisions daily that create opportunities for our people, the communities that are home to our operations.
I started with one company, but I'm growing with many and getting all the training I need, even an MBA.
It's great to be part of a team focused on developing people and building their skills.
This is home, and moving forward doesn't mean moving on.
That's why I'm with JDI.
Closed captioning of this CTVP program is brought to you by Michael B. Murphy QC, 30 years in auto accident and injury law for New Brunswick and Nova Scotia.
Coming up tomorrow on CTV News at 5, the true story of Fatty Legs, a stage play depicting cruelty.
Years of strict glycemic control may do a lot of good for type 1 diabetes. New research suggests patients who tightly control their blood sugar levels are much less likely to need eye surgery decades later. One of the topics in the Lifeline. It's CTV's Felicia Yang.
New research shows common eye conditions such as cataracts and glaucoma, commonly found in type 1 diabetics, can be reduced with intensive glucose control. A study of more than 1,400 patients over 23 years found those who went through intensive insulin therapy
can die from an infection that used to be treated. Some infections are getting to the stage where none of the antibiotics left will actually work.
A new report released by the World Health Organization reveals more needs to be done across the globe to prevent the misuse of antibiotics and reduce the spread of antimicrobial resistance. The report shows only 34 out of the 133 participating in the survey had a comprehensive national plan to fight resistance to antibiotics and other antimicrobial drugs. He says it has to be taken once a month for 6 months to show results. It's just been approved in the US, and the company is filing for marketing approval in Canada, Australia, and Switzerland. With health and medical news, I'm Felicia Yap for The Lifeline.
Thanks, Felicia. Cindy's Wake Up Weather is next. The best yet to come on the weekend, but most of us will at least see the sun tomorrow.
And boom, whole meal McDonald's, just $5.
I had a dream too. I could see through clothes.
Yeah, this isn't a dream. We now have delicious meals for just $5. Boom.
At Start Health and Fitness Club, we give people what they need to stay fit. And with today's technology, that means staying up to speed. See, there's no excuse for workout routines to lag behind when your internet never does. Plus, as a bonus, I save money. Now that's what I call being fit for success.
At Pizza Delight, it's 2 for $12 for limited time only. Get 2 classic lasagnas for just $12. Or get 2 super donaires for just $12. Hurry in. This offer's for dine-in only and it won't last long. Come home to Pizza Delight.
This season's top trend, loose waves. How do we get it?
New Tresemme Perfectly Undone Waves. With sea kelp extract infuses hair with texture for natural-looking waves.
The secret to loose, effortless waves.
New Tresemme Perfectly Undone Waves. Professional at your fingertips.
Time and harsh weather take a toll on decks, fences, and patios.
Turn back the years quickly and easily with Activox Outdoor Deck and Patio Cleaner. Activox unleashes the power of oxygen to help remove stains, dirt, mold, mildew, and more. Just activate, spray, brush, and rinse. Activox is non-toxic and 100% biodegradable.
Use oxygen to breathe new life into your deck with Activox. Only at Home Hardware and Building Center locations. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
Wondering where to get a great deal on all your vehicle needs this spring? Wonder no. When Tire has great prices, great brands, great savings. Tires are on major brands.
Morgan, go away.
$20.
Popping up. I don't know why. I'm not doing anything. I'm just watching.
More. You never have to wonder.
Emily, this is so fun. Are you going to be able to hear me the whole time? You need to leave. Fans are going to eat you alive. But then I can't talk to you, can I? You can't talk to me anyway. No one wants to hear this. I'm muting you. No! Can other people hear me right now?
You're here for us. Keep
You're
talking about
fucking
those puppies.
hidden. No one can hear you.
Commercial break. The dog went behind the TV looking for the puppies. Smart dog. That Montreal Canadian dog. Let's have a look at the weather conditions. If you're a Montreal Canadian fan or not, it may be raining on your head if you live in Cape Breton. And you know what? There could be a little bit of wet snow mixed in there as well. Yes, last hours of April. May is just hours away. And we're still talking about snow, unfortunately. That's because we're stuck in a very, very stubborn, slow-moving weather pattern with a cold, raw northeasterly wind wrapping around that low-pressure system. It's almost like the precipitation is hopping, taking little skips as it drops down across Cape Breton and mainland Nova Scotia. Drier as you move to the west, and there they saw a little more sunshine today, and temperatures were more comfortable. It was 11 for a little while in Edmonton. It was 9 in Yarmouth. That's not bad. That's not too far from the normal daytime highs, but it is much colder than it should be through eastern New Brunswick, eastern Nova Scotia, Cape Breton, PEI, is in Madeleine, 1 and 2 degree temperatures, and the wind is nasty. Out of the north and northeast, 30 to 4, gusting to 48 in Yarmouth, 46 in St. John. Wind chill, imagine a wind chill, May just hours away. When you wake up tomorrow morning, temperatures all around the freezing mark, a few sunny breaks, a little drizzle, and a fresh north wind, the best for the weekend.
Thanks indeed. It's time now for something interesting for last. And tonight, unearthing history. British Army veterans are working with archaeologists at the site of the Battle of Waterloo that took place 200 years ago. The project's called Waterloo Uncovered, and it's the first major international archaeological project developed by a former British officer and archaeology student. The soldier was diagnosed with PTSD after serving in Afghanistan in 2008. He says he thinks archaeology is a good fit for former soldiers because it helps them to switch focus. Waterloo Uncovered was originally conceived as a year-long project, but now may be extended. Please stay with us for E-Talk coming up at 7, followed by The Big Bang Theory at 7:30, American Crime on CTV at 8, then another episode of Big Bang, The Odd Couple at 9:30, The Goldbergs at 10, and a lot of Big Bang on CTV tonight, then CTV National News with Lisa.
Tonight we have more revelations on our exclusive investigation into the XL food processing plant. With word of its unsanitary environment out in the open, Ottawa gets ready to inspect the inspectors. That's later on CTV National News.
Thank you, Lisa. And that is our CTV local news for tonight. If you have joined us late or want a second look at one of our stories, please visit our website, atlantic.ctvnews.ca. I'm Kayla Hounsel, sitting in for Steve Murphy this week. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you back here again tomorrow night at 6. Have a great evening, everyone.
CTV News, the Maritime's #1 newscast.
A busy food truck can get pretty messy.
Enjoy.
So we rely on the strength of the tiger to help clean up. Tiger Towel. The paper towel is strong.
It makes cleaning up quick and easy.
It's like scrubbing this big dog cheese.
Look how Tiger Towel cleans this greasy pan in water without falling apart in your hands.
After all, a clean food truck is a happy food truck.
Royal Tiger Towel. Tiger strong, Tiger clean.
What's in my hockey stick? Mine's full of fun and exploding with exercise. It's stuffed with self-confidence, packed with practice makes perfect, and loaded with leadership. I keep it taped together with teamwork. I think it's made of carbon fiber, though.
Give them the chance to discover what their equipment is made of. Give them the chance to play. Visit sportnovascotia.ca to find out how you can help.
Full of options, and she's rated at 46 miles per gallon highway.
Oh, 55 miles a day. We'd be saving $517.46.
Does that mean we can get a puppy?
Can we get a puppy?
No.
We're getting a puppy. There will be no puppy. We're getting a puppy.
With outstanding fuel efficiency and starting at only $89 semi-monthly with zero down, the 2015 Corolla will appeal to both your heart and your mind. Discover today during Red Tag Days. On now.
We're getting a puppy, and I'm going to name him Frank.
And then I got the whole meal at McDonald's for just $5.
I had a dream too. I had long hair, like a princess.
Yeah, this isn't a dream. We now have delicious meals for just $5. As Canada's leading tax specialist, Wheel 30th. So hurry in.
Hi, I'm Doug Bridges for the Credit Union May Run Music Festival. It kicks off May the 14th for 4 days. This exciting new festival will feature artists from across Canada, including stars, Plants and Animals, Dan Mangan, folk icon Murray McLaughlin, the Spinney Brothers, and top PEI artists like Catherine and many more. Complete details at musicpei.com and tickets available at ticketpro.ca. It's the Credit Union May Run Music Festival. Starts May 14th.
Under Wade McLaughlin's leadership, we can ensure our economy stays strong and grows.
Wade will be that unifying force that leads us to a brighter future.
Wade McLaughlin's leadership will benefit our entire province.
As a Rotarian, a 21-inch board member, and a proud father of 2 baby boys, I'm in this to make PEI the best it can be. Prince Edward Island, I'm ready. It's time.
Custody battle rages on. His emotional op-ed begging for the right to raise their unborn children. With the actress strongly objecting, who has the final say in the eyes of the law?
Our embryos properly are. You want to straighten up those grays?
Yes.